Hey guys, what is up? It is your girl Kendall. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel, my little sweeties. Okay, fam. Hi, let's go into a more positive video right now. So I decided, since I wanted to make so many separate videos for certain themes on how I've been bettering myself, on how I've been healing myself, putting myself back together after all my fucking trauma and whatever. And finally at 23 years old, able to be out of the 17-year-old mindset. After that long. 17. After 5 years of being in that mindset, just being able to progress, adult properly, just be myself, and just shine, basically. And yeah, so for this first part, I want to show basically the parts of, so I was in therapy all of 2018, May 2018 till last August 2019. And I learned a lot of great things. I use these techniques every day. I do everything that, like, was in therapy, like, it still all applies to right now. And I have not made, this is the video of my vision board, basically. That's today's video. And just a sec, I'm gonna take the time over and show it, because it's just literally right here on my wall. It just kind of sits there. My stuffed animals are in front of it, but I moved the stuffed animals for the video. And I can't believe I haven't made a video yet on my vision board. I think for the past 2 years since I made it, I really want to do a video, but it just kind of left my mind, and now it's come back. Everything happens for a reason, and so I think it's just a sign from the universe that this is the time that's the best for me to share this stuff, because now I've come up with who knows how many maybe even I think it's gonna be a 4-part series thing of putting myself back together and why you can too. And it's really not that difficult, and obviously it's difficult because you have to put in all the work, but it's just, the idea and steps aren't difficult. What's difficult is being committed and putting the work, and full-blown just putting yourself through hell and back again, who knows how many times, and basically you're like an onion peeling back all these freaking layers and just, yeah, learning. So without further ado, let me show you my vision board. Okay, from afar, this is my vision board that I made 2 years ago. So I made it around the time in 2018 after this photo shoot was taken, because I used the picture of myself. So first, let me show you around. Okay, so this is me, obviously. So I put my name and 428 because I was born 428 and 428 are my lucky numbers. And then since 1997, basically I've been Kendalling around since 1997. I thought that was a fun thing to put. Okay, so where to start from here? Okay, so I'll explain why I put everything in quotes on my board. So this says, I give up freely what is no longer serving me. I release it to the creative space for what inspires me. I gave up a lot of toxic things, a lot of toxic people, and I'm really happy how I've been able to really go with that and just create space. I've just been doing things that inspire me, and I've been very inspired by everything, and that just makes me really happy that I haven't looked at this forever, so this is also kind of fun. But this is basically affirmation, like confirmation that, like, I really have been working on that, and I've really seen the difference, and it's been amazing in my life. Okay, so I put places I want to travel kind of right here. So I found all these cute stickers at Target, I'm pretty sure. So I want to go to Italy eventually. I want to go to New York. I want to go, so that's New York. I want to go to, obviously, Harry Potter World in Florida, because I haven't been there, but I've been to one in Hollywood. Let's see, I might have to move this thing around a little bit to get all the points. Okay. So this quote is, I want to go to Niagara Falls too. And then I want to go down. This is, okay, where are you? This is for Australia, because I want to go to Australia and especially go on the island where all the quokkas are, or quokkas. They're technically officially pronounced quokka, but I call them quokkas because that's how I thought they were pronounced for the longest time. I like it better. So see the world, into the wild, get away, breathe it in. Where's that sticker? Breathe it in. If you didn't see the stickers, your girl's kind of a hot mess, so it's cool. Oh, and I want to go to London. Where's my finger? There. There's London. And, okay, so this is funny. So basically this was one of my goals and stuff, to one of my vision board goals, and that is to keep things clean. And I've been keeping my room a lot cleaner. So eventually, 2 years later, we're doing this stuff. And then for my career, I want to help kids with autism, going to special education. So I don't talk about autism for sympathy or pity. I talk about it to open a door into our lives, to help others understand, to educate and build acceptance for children and adults living with autism. I am on the spectrum. I'm very high functioning, Asperger's syndrome, and I feel very fortunate, but autism is something that I think there's a lot more education on it now, but there still needs to be education on it for a lot of people. And then the teaching quote, "You laugh, you cry, and you work harder than you ever thought you could. Some days you were trying to change the world, and some days you were just trying to make it through the day. Your wallet is empty, your heart is full, and your mind is packed with memories of kids who have changed your life just another day in the classroom." I've only ever done service learning in Arizona, and I still feel that so hard. And then I put the puzzle pieces, and all kids need a little help, a little hope, and somebody who believes in them. I kind of feel like I didn't have the person like me. Since I do have Asperger's syndrome, I understand these kids to a whole new level. And I feel like I didn't have that person. I want to be the mentor and teacher and just kind of like friend type person that I didn't have as a child and that I wish I could have had, and I want to be that for others. Okay, it's funny because I said I wanted a Polaroid camera. Well, your girl has a Taylor Swift Polaroid camera now. It is my goal to graduate college. First and foremost, did I put UVU on here? I don't think I did. Well, my first goal, I'll probably put, nope, there's UVU. So, there's Slick. I'm going to Slick. Been held back with a lot of different things, but it's okay. It doesn't matter how fast you get it done. What matters is that you work hard and you better yourself and you get through school and you get it done and you don't give up on your dreams and graduating from college. Fresh air, bitches. So, UVU, after I finish my associates, I want to transfer over to Utah Valley University. Education is the most important weapon which you can use to change the world, hoes, because it's true. Okay, so this is kind of like what I want my future Chick-fil-A. I would, if possible, I would love to still like have a summer job or still like work at Chick-fil-A like on the weekends and stuff. When I am still a teacher, because this company has changed my life the past almost 3 years. Chick-fil-A, eat more chicken, and I've also, it's funny because this was also to remind me to keep things clean, because I got the housekeeper award like 2 years ago? Yeah, it would be like 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago. That's crazy. Or maybe a year. I think it's 2. I think this is 2 years ago, because this was made 2 years ago. And, because I was in dining room, I'm a dining room girl, even though I'm running orders right now. I still clean, like, your girl's really great at cleaning. I'm like, okay, if I can keep Chick-fil-A so fucking clean, why can't I keep my spaces clean? And then these stickers, I found, like, teaching stickers, school stickers to stick around, to stick things. Because I thought that was fun for, like, the, and then on this side, it's on the bottom, it says, Just chuck it in the bucket and move on. I didn't even realize I put this on here. That is hysterical. So this vision board was one of my therapy assignments 2 years ago. And I look at it, I always see it. I haven't read every little thing like this, but I always look at the bigger things. I'm like, okay, if I need to feel like inspired, I look at things. And that is just hysterical, because this is literally how I've been living ever since then. And then IEP, because the IEPs for special education, I expect progress. And then I eventually want a cute house. This doesn't mean like the house I want. This is just, I want to move out. Hopeful thoughts for me. And then this says, happy ever after. I would love to get married someday. I would love to find the woman of my dreams, if that is allowed for me. Be somebody who makes everybody feel like a somebody. My goal in life has always been to inspire, to help people see more positively, and help others see themselves, and to be their best selves, to see themselves as something more than just a average nobody, if you know what I mean. Like, believe in yourself, have faith in yourself, and I just try to set that example. I try to just be like, hey, this is what I'm about, and I wish this for people. And also, if you noticed, I have some Star Wars stickers, because I had to put Star Wars something on here, because I wanted stickers, and I'm like, oh, Star Wars stickers, because I love Star Wars. And my goal is to create a life I don't need a vacation from. I've been working on that goal, and I think it is coming along so awesome. Be the woman, this quote is my favorite, be the woman you needed as a girl. Because this is what I, for myself, for my niece, for any young girl, for anyone in my life, I'm just like, okay, I'm being the person that my younger self needed. And I'm going to be that person now for myself now and for others around me. Your speed doesn't matter. Forward is forward. This was a huge thing. And I love that. This is here. I remember, now that I look at this, I'm like, I remember finding this quote and like crying. Being like, hey, this was a huge thing, especially since I was in therapy, and I just felt like everything's taking forever. Like, oh my god, my life was put on hold because I moved to a whole other state. I broke my arm. Now this is even more relevant because this was a few months before I broke my arm when I made this. But now I've broken my arm. I broke my arm, had surgery, cannot drive anymore like at all. Like, I was still driving when this was my assignment. I remember putting this in the back of my trunk. And that just, wow, I need to read this more often because I've needed to see that. Because progress is progress, no matter if it feels like it's been forever. What matters is that you are taking care of yourself. You are learning how to take care of yourself the best way and figuring things out that work best for you. Now so now I remember, this is more like professional. This is kind of personal. Like, this was split into travel, work stuff, kind of random things a little bit. Okay. This is because to read more books. Girl loves reading, and I feel like that has been semi-successful. Don't call it. This is kind of self-explanatory. Do not call the ex-guy-friend, guys. Don't do it. Do not call him or her. Do not call them. Don't do it. It's a bad idea. It says, I'm selfish, impatient. Oh, I love this quote. Marilyn Monroe. I'm selfish, impatient, and a little insecure. I make mistakes. I'm out of control, and at times hard to handle. But if you can't handle me at my worst, then you sure as hell don't deserve me at my best. And this whole situation of being in therapy, of being able to overcome my trauma and still coming over my trauma, has really shown me who my real friends are. And that's been the most important thing of my life. Because I've had to drop people. I've had to do very specific things to be like, hey, this is who I am. This is what I go through every day. This is my goals, my hopes and dreams. And if you just can't accept the fact that I'm a work in progress, then you can just get the fuck out. Because if you're here for the good, then you also gotta be here for the shitty. Okay, guitar. I have kind of been trying to get back into it. I had a really hard time after I'm going through what I went through. Because my ex-guy friend was basically the one who pushed me to playing the guitar. He pushed me being like, I know you love music, you've always wanted to play guitar, why not? So that was my 21st birthday gift, but that is still a goal, and that's still something I strive for. The Great Escape. And then No Drama Llama, because I just don't need any more fucking drama. Taylor Swift, because it is my dream to meet Taylor Swift. You can't tell me it's not, and it always will be. To eventually get back into running. This is for Zumba. Dance in the shower, in front of the mirror, anywhere and everywhere. Because I love Zumba. This was around when I was in my Zumba class. When I first was at Slick. Drama Llama. Eventually, maybe I want to get back into running. Or maybe just good health. That's what that can mean too. Decide what it is you want. Write that shit down. Make a fucking plan. And work on it every single day. And that's been what I've been doing. Every single day. Got Yoda, Millennium Falcon. How to start... Okay, so it's funny because I wanted to expand my blog and I've been able to do that. I have been working on my... I have been working on my Reckless journal. I've gotten a lot of it completed. A lot of it since then. I have collected more Disney pins and pins in general. Because that was one of my hopes to get back into the collection. To color more in my Harry Potter coloring book. To meditate and get into my spirituality, which I've really grown into that this past year. To save money better, be a better spender, be a better saver. It's always a work in progress, but I feel like in ways it always gets better. To be happy, to be healthy. This is also another thing, eat healthier, which just has been a thing. Rock bottom became the foundation on which I rebuilt my life, because it did. And J.K. Rowling said it best there. You can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending. Yes, C.S. Lewis, yes. Yes. C3PO being right there. That means a lot. I would love a blush wedding dress for my wedding. Princess Leia's kick-ass bitch. I love her. So there's that. I've always, for the longest time, I wanted a blush wedding dress. And that is a solid goal of mine. Okay. Where is that? It says... Can I even read? Okay, I'm so blind. It says, hang on, it gets easier, and then it gets okay, and then it feels like freedom. Tay Swift Day. This is to symbolize to keep making great friends. I've made all these friends in the past almost 3 years of my life. And this is just a reminder that there are people who care about you. You have great friends, and keep making these connections. Keep meeting awesome people, and keep opening yourself up and learning to trust others more and more every day. And it's just been an amazing blessing to meet all these people in this picture, and plus who knows how many more since then. Keep writing. Want a manuscript someday. I want to meet Cinderella at Disneyland or Disney World. Like, I can't believe that hasn't happened yet. Like, this is my childhood wish, and this is still something I'm striving. So wait, what does that say? Don't worry, the mental illness is just in your head. Don't worry, the drowning is just in your chest. So basically, everyone has always tried to tell me it's all in your head. You're doing this to yourself. It's your fault. But it's not. Mental illness is a real thing. And how drowning is serious, mental illness is serious. These are both fucking serious things. And I hate being invalidated. Obviously, I want to keep being a positive example, keep being an advocate for my community because I am a lesbian and I'm proud. And I just want to keep getting involved as much as I can. Han Solo. Poetry stuff because my manuscript. This is kind of sad because this is when I was still driving. A lime green bug. Would I love to have a lime green bug in my presence someday? Yeah, even if I can't drive it. I thought about this, man. I think that'd be so fun. And then, you were given this life because you are strong enough to live it. This is the fact that my story's not over. I've almost taken my life a couple times here. A few times, actually, in the past. Since I was 17, and then 2018 was the last time I felt genuinely suicidal before therapy. And this is just a reminder that my story's not over. No one's story is over. And you are a badass motherfucker. And keep going because you are just amazing. And that is my whole vision board. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed. That's my vision board. I put a lot of work into it. I want to update like a few things, probably add some more things. But overall, it's very relevant still. I'm very proud of it and happy that it's very up to date and very relevant of what I want in life and what I've been succeeding in life. So if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe because why not? Be part of the Little Sweetie Clan fam, and I love you guys so much. Thanks again for all of your love and support, and I'll see you guys in the next video.